Okay, so third time's going to be a charm. So my memory card took a crap on me, and I ain't so sure my camera's not taking a crap on me. Anyway, let's see if we can make it through this one. So we came out here, got my, I call it early spring. This is my cold vegetable garden. We got it completely planted today, me and Cindy did. First I'll show you what we got inside of our greenhouse for the rest of it. So I got more cabbage. This is going to go in my other garden. And then we've got our tomatoes. And we're doing all big boys this year. So we're doing the big boy tomatoes. And then Cindy's also got her jalapenos over here mixed in with the tomatoes. These over here, these are all picklers. So we're going to have plenty of pickles this year. We like them. Butter pickles, regular pickles, dill pickles, pickles. And these are lunchbox peppers. So these are all sweet peppers right here. These are all ones that I raised inside the house. And then these are some that we actually bought from the greenhouse. Cindy's got some super chili peppers that her and Carter's going to love eating because I don't touch them. These right here came from my mother and father-in-law. I think these are like kind of like a bell pepper. So it's a sweet pepper. This is cabbage I started inside the house, which probably isn't going to see my garden, but I'm going to see if somebody at the shop wants to put it in their garden, because I got plenty of cabbage to plant. These are cherry tomatoes. So I got reds over here, and I've got yellows, and then Cindy's also got a couple of tomatoes that she just planted. And this is what we grew inside the house, so these are going to go out in the garden. These right here are straight eights, cucumbers. I like straight eight cucumbers. Cindy don't care for them. I like them. So I got some of these I'm going to plant for myself. And then back here we've got some hot peppers, which I can't remember what exactly they are, but supposedly they're like really hot. I got them as a free package when I bought some seeds, so we're going to plant them. And these two right here, as you can see, there's a lot of them that didn't come up, but these right here are actually picklers also. So we're going to have plenty of pickles this year. But this is my greenhouse, and that's what I've got in there right now, and it's about 85, almost 90 degrees inside the greenhouse. So it's nice and warm in there. All right, so over here, this is a planter that I put up for Cindy this year. We've got some onions planted in the back just to take up some space. Got a few onions planted out front. And I'm also going to have my dill planted in the front over here. But this was mainly, we did this for, this is where I have their peas, their sweet peas. And Carter and Cindy both like sweet peas, and they're actually coming up already. So we got sweet peas over here. Then over here we have our strawberries, which hopefully they do good this year. Last year they didn't do worth a crap. I'm hoping this year they do better. Looks like we're getting a lot of flowers. So this is basically my cold weather vegetable garden that I can plant, and I have planted out now. This is the garlic that I planted last year in October. I believe I planted like 80 bulbs, and like 22 of them came up. So yeah, it's 22 more than what I had, and I don't have to buy them from the damn store. I just soon grow my own stuff. So I have 2 rows of carrots out there. Right now it does look pretty green. There is some grass mixed in with that. It's just from where the grasses came up. There's nothing I can do about it. But when the carrots get up high enough, I will get in there and actually try to get some of that weeded out. We've got 2 rows of Vandalia onions. We got a row of candy onions, 3 rows of Swiss chard, and then right there I have 3 extra cabbage plants planted because I have an abundance of cabbage plants because my dumb ass decided to buy 48. My father-in-law and my mother-in-law came up today and they took 12 back, but I still have an abundance of them, so I'm going to plant them. I got another small row of candy onions here. And then this is where I have 12 cabbage plants. And the rest of them will be going over in the other garden when we get ready to do it. That garden I won't get planted for another week and a half or so. that's the garden that I will do while I'm on vacation around May 15th. So that's my vacation will be spent out here working in the yard, doing the garden, which is what I love to do. Don't go anywhere for vacation. I just soon stay home. That's why I bought and that's why I'm buying. That's why I own this place, is so I can live here and take care of it. And I love being here. We have a gorgeous house. So this is Cindy's flower garden out back. She got a pretty nice flower garden out here. This is one of her flower gardens. Sorry, one of her flower gardens. But she actually got it planted out, and so we do have rhubarb in the corners. We got one there, and we got one over there. But all the rest of this is pretty much flowers, and it's going to be really pretty when it all starts actually blooming. We do have some garlic in here. Last year we planted garlic just on a whim, planted it around the outside. We didn't do anything with it, and it came back up again this year. So we may end up with some more garlic out here. So even though I lost some of it up there, may end up with some extra out here. Over here's all my girls. I've showed them several times in my videos. Those are all of our chickens. We have 14 right now, and I'm going to buy 4 more this year and add on to the flock. But we get really good eggs from them. Fresh eggs, you can't complain. Farm fresh eggs. So, well, country fresh eggs. Not exactly on a farm, but this is kind of like my farm. This is a neat little contraption I built this year. So I got a 4x8 trailer. It needs to be painted and stuff. But I got a 4x8 trailer I use for hauling my lawnmower or whatever I need it for behind my truck. And it's pretty heavy. It's all tube steel. It's all thick tube steel. So it's not like flimsy angle iron or anything like that. It's pretty heavy to move. So instead of driving my truck back here every time, driving through my beautiful yard and tearing my yard up, I wanted to get my trailer back around here and park it around here where I have all the rest of my equipment. Well, I ended up making this little tow dolly. They actually make them to where you can walk around with them. You can dolly them around by hand. But I wanted to make this one so I could pull it with my lawnmower. So I put a little 2-inch ball hitch on there, and I've got it welded on some pipe and a axle. Got the wheels off a buddy at work, and made a little clip pin or a little pin hitch for it for the back of my lawnmower. But I'll be able to haul a 2-inch ball on it. Works out real nice. I can haul this around front whenever I need to hook it up to my truck, then bring it back around here with a lawnmower. And I'm not driving my truck through the yard. Do a really good job of trying to take care of my yard. I love having a beautiful yard. Do have some wagons back here. Just got this one not too long ago. My little 10 cubic feet wagon had a problem with one of the wheels, so I bought this 20 cubic feet wagon. Got a roller and stuff back here, spreaders, but this is where I keep my equipment at, some of it. So coming around here, and of course here's my girls again. All my girls are out here. So this is the backside of Cindy's garden, flower garden, and she's got more flowers back here. Like I said, this is going to be really pretty when it blooms. It's going to be really pretty to look at. And we come back around here, and oh my God, here's my monstrosity. Well, this is what I got to work on for my week vacation. This is going to be fun. I enjoy working out here, enjoy working outside. Since my knee surgery, I love walking. Actually sold my boat. Don't even want to be out on the lake anymore. I'd rather be working here at home and walking. So I advise anybody that has any problems with their knees, do the knee surgery. It works. I'm assuming, depending on what doctor you have. My doctor was great. So I had both my knees replaced, and now I'm able to walk, and I can get out here and work out in the yard a lot more. So I love it. But anyway, here's our grapes. This is our grape trellis, and this is all made out of cattle fence. Well, most of our trellises out here are. This is all made out of cattle fence, so I got 2 16-run cattle fence here, then I cut them in half and just arch them over top. And this turned out really good. So our grapes are actually blooming out this year. We're actually getting leaves on them this year. It's only second year for them. I got green grapes here on the front side and purple grapes on this back side. So hopefully those will end up eventually trellising clear up over top, and that'll be like a little walkway for grapes. It's my green beans. I got 3 trellises here for my green beans. I love green beans. So all 3 of these trellises are going to be for green beans this year. People say don't plant the same place year after year, but I'm leaving my green beans here. So I'm going to have 3 trellises full of them. Over here, after I get everything tilled, get it cleaned, obviously it needs to be a lot of cleaning, a lot of tilling. I'm going to have a couple cherry tomato plants over here. And then there's a trellis right up here, and it's a small trellis. I'm going to use that for my straight 8s cucumbers. So right here I'm going to have, this is where my lunchbox peppers are going to be, my sweet peppers. This trellis is going to come down. And then my sweet peppers and jalapenos are going to be here. We're going to move this cage, this trellis over. It's going to move over about 10 inches away from the other trellis, and we're going to plant our one set of our tomatoes in between. That way they can vine up and then trellis through both sides. And then right here, I'm going to have 2 more arch trellises. Oh, there's the baby bunnies. The reason why I have to barricade off my gardens. They're out playing. Anyway, they live under my deck right now. But right now we're going to have 2 trellises here, 2 more arch trellises here. I'm going to have lima beans coming off of that. And then we have 2 more, I have 1 arch trellis here, and I'm going to add onto that one for another arch trellis. And we're going to do Cindy's dad's beans, which he has raised for probably about 20, 30 years or whatever. And he's actually kept his beans year to year to year and regrown them. So we're actually going to start that up here, and we're going to do the same thing and every year. And I believe they're like a pinto bean. So we're going to do that. But these are beans that her dad's been growing for like 20, 30 years or something like that. So we're going to start doing that every year. Right along this area right here, I'm going to have about a 12 to 15 foot fence. It's going to run all my picklers. Then over here I'm going to do 2 more of the 16 foot for my tomatoes, the cattle panels for my tomatoes. And then right here is going to be another row, couple rows of cabbage. So I got plenty of cabbage to do. And then we'll make our way up here, and like I said, this garden I haven't even got touched yet. This is my warmer weather garden, so nothing in this garden comes out until around May 15th, after the last frost. Over here, I've got these are winter onions that Cindy's mom and dad gave her, and these things just went nuts. I mean, we just planted them last year. These things went nuts. Cindy comes out here and she clips off the tops, and she'll eat the tops, and I guess they're really good. Kind of pretty strong, but really good. Here's another one of Cindy's flower gardens. I told you she got multiple flower gardens, and these are really pretty. These yellow flowers are actually wildflowers, but they're really pretty. We've got them down the side of our house, and out here in the flower garden. And of course she's got other flowers out here too, but we've got them across the back of our house. I mean, they just grow, and I mean they're really pretty. So that's pretty much what we got going on this year so far. We put up a little dog kennel for our dogs, for our 3 puppies that we have. That way they can come out and they can enjoy the weather outside while we're working in the garden. I'll put a tarp over top the top of it. That way it'll give them some shade, and then they'll be able to come out here and they'll be able to run around outside, play in the cage while we're out here working in the garden. They don't have to be cooped up in the house. Well guys, that's pretty much it right now. That's our our cold garden is what I call it. So I can plant all this stuff now, and then we'll come around May 15th or so, we'll plant the rest of it out. So good gardening, and as always, God bless the United States.